Mm. One day, I'll myself to get there. Mm. No, I just gotta be patient for it, then. Well, it should be on this way up, right? Even random liquidity right there at them lows. Hey, good morning, JC. I mean, I doubt it though, but I mean, hmm. Hmm. It's not even worth all that risk. Hey, what's up? Good morning, Dale. A good thing we caught that long last night on the Nasdaq. Good thing we caught it. Almost got stopped out of that trade, but was able to get some profit off of that. So I'm glad about that. And as we talked about last night, that first attempt to fill that gap is always a trap on the Nasdaq. It's always a trap. Don't ever try to fill that gap on the way down. Honestly, it's better just to long it, because this usually happens all the time with the Nasdaq. 9 times out of 10, that first attempt to fill that gap is a trap. The second time, that's usually a trap too, but this time it wasn't. The bulls were actually able to get that gap fill and push the market back up into supply. So this time it wasn't a trap, but that first attempt was always a trap. Yeah, Jack. Yep. It says midnight opening price 21.7. Yeah, yeah, I definitely went tilt Friday, man. You know, I was able to make all that money back and it wasn't even enough. I was up like 15K on Friday. I just went completely tilt. I lost about 6K initially, and then I was able to, well, I mean, obviously all that I'm talking about my U profit account. I was able to actually make about 15K on my U profit account, but I was so tilt that obviously I got caught in that drop and blew that account too. So, yeah, I think I said, so I think after we got off stream, where was it at? We got off stream. I just said fuck it and just went super long. I was in like 60. I think I was in like full port on my U profit account. And I just said fuck it. And obviously I think I was up about 15K because I think I was like 2 or 3K from passing the account. Because I initially lost to 6K. I went full port and caught the move up, and I think I was 2K away from passing. Then obviously the Nasdaq had to stop. I swear, dude, it's always like that. And it dips right back down. And so I'm negative. And here's the crazy thing. I think so I know at this point I wasn't full port. I was full port here. It dipped and I saw it bounce at this range. So I added full port here, my remaining contracts. The crazy thing is that we got this pump. So the amount that I was up right here, I was up right here. So I could have took my initial break even from this high right here. And I said, fuck it. I said, no, I want to retest it as high. I want to retest it as high. And the market says, well, I gave you the opportunity to have your break even. And obviously it dumped. I lost both of my U profit accounts. I lost that account that I worked so hard to build on Friday on stream. I just went completely tilt on Friday, and that's just the dangers of going tilt. Nothing's ever good enough. Nothing. I was up 15K, and actually when I blew the account, I was like, dude, you was up 15K. Why didn't you just take it? Because it wasn't good enough. It just wasn't good enough. It just was not good enough. I was already angry that I missed. Like, it was just execution errors. And in my mind, it was like, I missed so many good opportunities. Now I got to make that back. I got to get it back. I got to get it back. Got to get it back. And, oh yeah, I got it back. All right. I went back to not having the account. So I'll learn from this. I definitely will learn from this, man. I will learn from it. Yeah, I know, JC. Like I said, this Friday, I mean, when I have my blow ups, I do sit back and really think about, where I went wrong. And a lot of it was because I wasn't trusting the charts. I wasn't trusting the charts at all on Friday. Or actually, no. Let me rephrase that. I was trusting the charts. It's just that for whatever reason, I couldn't get in where I wanted to get in at. It just kept missing my targets, or it kept missing my limits, and it kept going up and going up and going up. And it just got to the point where I just said, fuck it. Cause it's like, man, like first it missed me by a tick, and then it missed me by a whole point. And it's like, it just was just building up. Cause I was already pissed off that I missed the bottom. I was already pissed off about that. Because I sat there and planned for it. And I think what really was, like I said, was really frustrating about that. I don't know if I said this, but something told me to move it up a tick. But then I fought myself because I was like, well, then I would be breaking my rules, because my rule with my entries, at least on the ES, is find an area of support and resistance and front run it by at least a point. Maybe a point in the tick is probably the most I would give it. And something just said that just give it 2 more ticks. Put it at 65 and 3/4. And I told myself no, and that's probably what I was really pissed about, because I mean, in that instance, yeah, I would have broke my rule and it would have worked. But yeah, so it was just a bunch of things at the same time. And unfortunately, when I throw my tantrums, everything has to be destroyed. Everything has to be gone before I come down and realize that, damn, like I just threw away all that hard work, all that planning, all that, yeah, basically all my planning was destroyed by a moment of tilt. So all that was gone. Oh, man. And then I think, yeah, on top of that, it hit my target from like the day previous. Like, because remember, I was still like, I think I was up, 5K? I was up 5K in an ES trade, and it missed my target by 3 points. And I thought that it was going to come back up and at least touch it. It missed my target by 3 points. And then, of course, it didn't do that. We got this big dump. And then out of nowhere, got this big rotation higher. It hits my target plus some. So it was just like a bunch of stuff at the same time. And I do understand that I did trade it outside of my expectations, and I do want to apologize for that as well, because it wasn't my best showing. And I don't like when I get like that either. I really don't. So I'll try not to do that. I'll try not to do that crap. I was actually thinking about shorting this too, but at this point, I don't necessarily know what the market wants to do. My only concern is that if I short this, then out of nowhere, we're going to get like a bullish pop out of nowhere. 88 should hold. It should hold, but I mean, if it doesn't, I'm looking at about 75. I mean, this little range of liquidity right here. I'm looking at this range to get in at on the ES. Looking to see if I can possibly get into something somewhere in there. What I'm really looking for is probably somewhere in the middle, obviously. Like around 74, 75-ish. 74, 75-ish is where I want to get in. We'll see what happens though. Yeah, well, maybe I should have took that short. Like, and that's another thing. I gotta stop. Yeah, I gotta stop doing that, because look at that 20-point drop right there. A 20-point drop. Double top, clean double top right here on the ES. Yeah. All right, so we'll see. I mean, if we can get a pullback back up there to like 96 and 98, I'll try for a short, because I mean, obviously the shorts is confirmed at this point. It's just gonna kind of confirm that the market wants to continue to drop. and also on the Nasdaq, which actually on the Nasdaq, hmm, hmm, let's see, where we're at. I mean, it's bouncing off the golden zone too, which is that's never a good thing if you're trying to short the market. Mm. So make sure I'm above or below the 21 EMA, and I'm starting to look at that too. I'm actually starting to really pay attention to that because yeah, those EMAs definitely tell you which side of the market that you should be trading on. And for some reason, I fight it. I don't know why. I fight those EMAs. I really don't know why I do that. All right, so this would be like R1 right here at that 50 EMA would probably be a good area to look for a short if we get it. That's if we get it, but we probably won't. Yeah, they're already trending off the 21 right now on the ES. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. This weekend I did dedicate a lot of time just really looking at because I mean in my mind I'm looking for always the pullback and the reversal of a move. Like if I missed a long, I'm always looking for the pullback for the short. And I've been really looking at the charts when the shorts or when the reversals actually happen. And you can just see like where these EMAs really just confirm that the market is about to turn. It trends and then you can see it flip. You can see that the EMAs cross, the 50 EMAs on top, the 21s on bottom. And you can see that the 200 EMA also confirms it as well. So it's like, if that's what I'm looking for, if I'm taking a counter trend trade, the EMAs have to be in agreement with me as well. And that's what I'm actually start waiting for as well. Mm. Okay, so, well, I got my limits. This is where I got my limits at. We'll see if they get hit. I mean, this whole time I thought, I mean, something told me to short. And this is what I'm talking about with the Nasdaq. And this is like why I'm trying to take a break from the Nasdaq, but I really can't leave her because I was actually looking to actually short this, but I was wondering if they were because I mean, if I shorted this, it probably would have worked. I mean, obviously, in hindsight, it did work, obviously. But my concern last night of why I didn't take this short was that it was going to short and then bounce up and continue and then probably try to rebalance this area like the Nasdaq. But that's not how the ES trade. And I always got to remind myself that the ES ranges and then breaks out of trends. Or the ES will range, and once you get a breakout of that range, then it starts the trend. Kind of like right here. We're seeing like you see how like now technically we've broken out of this range. If the bears can hold this, then the market will start the trend. Or at least the ES market will start the trend. But for the most part, it trades in a big range. It trades into a big range, and then it trades into an area of liquidity. So we'll see if they respect this area. If not, I'll look for another area. I mean, we could see a bounce right here, though. We could. We'll see. Yeah, all those short opportunities that I could have taken. All right, so we got a break below. So we'll see what happens at 525 on the Nasdaq. We'll see. We might actually get a break of 525. Probably 490 is probably where they. Yeah, probably. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And probably bet, yeah, 490 back inside this little golden range right here. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah, based on this week, I mean, this could be the pullback. This could be, but I do want to bring everybody's attention that the institutions they got 94,000 contracts long, 58,000 contracts short. Actually, let me put this on a better color so it can be seen. Let's see how that looks. So yeah, so they're like, yeah, I think that's good right there. About 62% long and only 38% short this week. And they got 36 contracts, 36,000 contracts net long this week. So, there goes the longs, I guess. There goes the longs. But that's something that you should keep in mind. Obviously, that doesn't mean that shorts are not going to work, but I don't think we're going to see a nasty reversal based on the data. Or at least it shouldn't. We'll see though. The CFTC data has been accurate ever since we started capturing it. So there's no point of it being wrong now, or it should start being wrong. Yeah, that's typical. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just start doing that because man, it always pulls back. I think I'll just start playing it like that, honestly. I think I'll start playing it like that. because this is. Hmm. All right, so let's see if we can get a pullback back to 605. I'll go long, but it looks like that pullback probably already happened. We'll see. I mean, the market always pulls back. The one thing that I'm definitely going to start practicing and prepare myself for next year is definitely waiting for confirmation. That's a must. Waiting for the confirmation versus trying to chase the market as it goes higher, especially the Nasdaq. I'll just wait for the confirmation of the trend instead of trying to pick tops and bottoms. Because I mean, the money. I mean, we can make money by just waiting for confirmation and trading more size. So that's definitely going to be the goal. So we can start having the same results that our boy Alfred is getting, man. Just waiting. Okay, so let's see what it does here. It says NQ's back above the open. Yeah, I'm gonna. I think I may have missed it. We'll see. We'll see if we can get a pullback back to 605. I mean, technically, it was damn near. It was already there. We'll see. Hey, what's up, Alfred? All right, there goes that 9 o'clock algo. All right, so looks like we're getting. All right, so let's see if I can hurry up and get into this. Let me see if I can hurry up and get into this. Probably not gonna let me. I missed it. It's that algo. I missed it again. All right, so let's see. I want to give this a couple more points down. And let's see if we can get a rotation. Let's see. No. Man, you can see that thing bouncing on 605 multiple times, and that's something that I want to, like I said, stop doing, because the thing bounced off of 605 multiple times, and my entry's already up there at 614, and I could have got in at a better entry at 605, but it tapped that thing about a couple of times. Third time. That's like the fourth time right there. Okay. Uh, I think I'm gonna adjust this strategy. Uh, mm. I don't ever want to move that first target because that first target that keeps this strategy somewhat break even on the trade. So if I can get that first target and I move my stop to break even, if I lose the next trade, then this winning trade will cancel out that losing trade. So I never want to move that first target. Mm. I want to keep the first and second target. So uh, as long as I get the first and second target hit, then the strategy would remain profitable. Well, actually, no, not anymore. Never mind. Because I just added 18 points to this instead of 13. So I added 5 more points. So it's crucial for this thing to hit my first and second target now. All right, so there goes the second target. Move my stop down to break even. Now this trade is good. Let's see. Yeah, so I kind of always want my strategies to be able to so if I lose a trade, my follow-up trade will take out that loss, and um obviously I got all my money back from that trade that I just lost. So all right, see if we can get that third target hit. Hit that third target, baby. Probably what I should have did was actually had it inside this range. All right, so we got that third target hit. So now all we got is runners now. Good trade. Good trade. Good trade. Good trade. That's all we got is runners. Yeah, I really got to start. Oh yeah, no problem. No problem. Yeah, Alfred, I was telling the mother of my child. I was like, man, this guy Alfred, man, he's killing it, man. He's really killing it. He made about $38,000 this year, or just about. And when I said that shit out loud, I already knew what she was thinking in her head. I already knew it. I knew it. It was like, oh, he made 38, so that means you must have made at least the same amount. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what she was thinking about. And then when because I was thinking about it, and I was like, huh, that's interesting. If I stop playing around and take this, and stop going tilt and shit, and stop playing around, there's no reason why I can't do this. All right, so 525 is 525. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. All in all, that's a good trade. I think I'm in on this trade right here. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. Oops. I guess they was not playing here on the ES. We'll see if they bounce it in this area. See if we'll get a bounce. I do want to give myself 66, about 2 more points. I do want to scale in right here though. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. So I want to catch this range. All right, so they really tap this range. All right, put this in. All right, so let's see. See what happens. Okay. If I get stopped out of this, I'll lose $500 in this account. Yeah. Or maybe it's going to show me mercy here. We'll see. Wow, when you talk about poetic justice, that is poetic justice right there. Is that the bottom? Is that Fridays? No, that can't be. Nah, because it was all the way down here. Okay, I was about to say. They said they're gonna get me the same way like they got me last week. All right. All right. So we'll see if the Bulls hold this. We'll see if they can find some support, because once the ES breaks out of a range, it starts to trend. What I was hoping for was them to bounce out of that liquidity and retest the low of that range. That's what I was looking for initially. But obviously the market had different plans. We'll see if it wants to still do that before it actually completely breaks out of this. All right, looks like the market's gonna be merciful to me today. I mean, I guess I shouldn't really expect for like a full Probably like 86, probably like around like here or something like that, probably. I guess I'm really not out the water yet, technically. I mean, that 50 EMA right there could knock price right back down. We'll see though. Yeah. Good thing the market was very merciful because, yeah, I was really looking for it to stop right here, but technically it double bottom at this little low right here. So technically, if I put this off like a little bit right there. All right. So that first target is coming up. And this is my scaling target right here. So let's see if we can at least get that one hit. All right, first target hit. There we go. I'm about $600-700 in this move right now. I'm about $600-700 up right now. And that's always the hard part because it's like, well, I kind of want, I should take profits on this, but I mean, this shit keeps going up. I make more, obviously. We'll see. Let me see if I can actually just find like a decent area. We'll see what happens. Well, I mean, technically they could. They technically they could. They could right there. They could. Oh yeah, I did already offer. I took 5 off. I think you know what? Honestly, what I should do though, because what I should do moving forward, I should separate some of these targets so I can be able to do exactly that. Uh, okay. Next time. Let's see if we can find an opportunity to potentially add to this though. Let's see if we can have an opportunity to add to it. Because yeah, we might see another drop. So let's see. Let's see if we can add to it somewhere. Mm, I'm not. Oh shit. Well, never mind. I think I missed it. I actually might just take this off, like right here. I'll take it off right there. Yeah, because this is the ES. I mean, the ES and the Nasdaq is definitely. I mean, I saw where you said reposition, but unfortunately, you gotta be absolutely perfect with your re-entries with the ES, or you'll find yourself in a lot of trouble. Honestly, it's just easier mentally just to stay in the same position on the ES. The Nasdaq, of course. The ES, you kind of have to stay. You have to be perfect. Because I can't chase this on the ES the same way that I could be able to chase this on the Nasdaq. Because if I were to chase this up here at 83, yeah, that's like 10 points right there. Knowing that it will always come back. So what I could do is this right here. And it ain't dropping, so that's always a good sign on the ES. I'm definitely wanting to take my profits at yeah, right at that 87.90. That's probably where people are looking to take their profits on the ES. If this ain't it right here. If they're not trying to, if the bears ain't trying to trap the bulls, above this high right here. Yeah, we initially took the the short on the Nasdaq and made 15. So this is what I'm doing. This is my P&L for today. This is our Nasdaq trade in the sim. Was able to capture that drop, and this is what I am in my eval right now. Obviously, this is a complete difference. This is why I will always prefer trading the Nasdaq over the ES. But yeah. Yeah, it looks like they got trapped above that high. And yeah, I definitely agree with you, Jack. Those EMAs are definitely important. And there we go. Looks like the bulls are doing the trapping and the clapping right now. We'll see. See what they do at this. But I don't think so, though. Because, I mean, you got this big drop. They're going to at least want to come back and rebalance that area. I mean, we're up $900 right now. We're up 1,000. There we go. Hit that target, baby. Hit that target. Hit that target. Let me help you out there. Let me help you out. Let me help you out. There you go. Hit that target. Hit that last target. And we are done for today, baby. We're done. We're done. We're done. Great. Cool. All right. So we made about 3K today. Actually, specifically 2,600 today. Both the NASDAQ and the ES. We good. We're done. We're done, baby. We're done. We're done. And look at that. Good. Look at that, dude. Right, dude. Look at that, dude. Look at that. Everybody wanted to take profits. I was like, dude, I know everybody wants to take profits right here. So let me hurry up and take the profit. Man, this is how we want to trade for now and forever, right here. Now and forever, this is how we want to trade. All right, cool. Yeah. Dude, the ES is so easy to trade. I mean, okay, let me rephrase that. The ES is so easy to trade because it's you really can't lie to yourself the same way you can lie to yourself on the Nasdaq. The ES doesn't overshoot. You can kind of tell where everybody wants to take their profits. You can see that, I mean, once we got that break of that structure, this is where people wanted to get out at. You got the 200 EMA right above. Yeah, people wanted to get out here. The Nasdaq shit, you can lie to yourself on the Nasdaq. It's like, yeah, she can keep going. She can keep going. I know you can do it. She can keep going. Yeah. But you can't lie to yourself on the ES. And that's why, like I said, just, I guess, focus more on the ES for, yeah, whatever. But my side goal, the main reason why I'm still trading the Nasdaq in the sim is because obviously I prefer to trade the Nasdaq, but my only concern is once I get on the funded side, I know how I become. I can't have one day blow up all that work like I did on Friday. I know if I keep missing moves on the ES, I'm going straight to the Nasdaq as I always do. I always go back to her. She just got that good, man. She just got what your boy needs. Instant gratification. She got what your boy needs, which is instant gratification. I gotta wait on the ES. I gotta work all hard and shit and think. But yeah, that was a great trade, man. We had two good trades on the Nasdaq. The one thing I really enjoyed about this trade on the Nasdaq right here is that because my initial reason why I wanted to go long on the Nasdaq was because I assumed it was looking like the EMAs were going to flip. So I figured that we got to break out above the EMAs, that they was going to try to find support here. And then we could at least see a move up to probably the 685 or something. But once I got stopped out and saw that, okay, no, the market is still, in a downtrend, I can just come wait for the retest for that short and then catch that short down. Because if it's not going up, then it's going down. And I was just glad that I was able to just allow myself to get stopped out, keep my cool, re-enter this short, and then was able to not only get my money back, plus. So, yeah, I really enjoyed that trade on the Nasdaq. Really did. This trade on the ES. Yeah, I mean, I had a feeling that if they was not going to bounce to that 75, then they was going to, possibly try to get the bottom of this range right here. But obviously, they went a little bit further. I mean, by the skin of my teeth, the market allowed me to stay in this one. I think I was about 1 point away from getting stopped out of it, like a couple ticks probably from getting stopped out of this one before it allowed me to yeah, and I really enjoyed the way that I actually scaled into this one. I think I'm going to start implementing that previous strategy that I had on the Nasdaq on the ES, where instead of getting in all at, like, because usually I would trade 15 contracts at my initial entry and just, let the whole thing ride. Just having 10 contracts here to start the position. And if it went further, to scale in my last 5 contracts. Because I was doing the math all weekend, and if I start off with 10 and that's the low, I can wait for that pop and I'm able to scale in because the ES does this thing a lot where, um, let me see if I can find an example of it, like a really good example on the long side, because I'm not necessarily looking at the shorts. So yeah, so this is what the ES likes to do. If you can find the bottom of the ES and you get like a good pop, I can try to find a scale in right here to add 5 more contracts right here and take all of it off probably at the highs and probably leave a couple of runners. That right there, this can be like, again, like $1,100, $1,200 trade. But if I get in with 10 and it keeps going down, I'm able to scale in. Then I don't have to scale. I mean, I could scale in if I get my target hit before this pullback happens. But if that pullback if I don't get my target hit before that pullback happened, I can't add to the position. So I'm trying to just like build like a really mechanical, all I got to do is just put it on and follow the rules kind of thing. So for next year, this is all we're doing. Just mechanical trades, no more impulsive trades. We're going to get stopped out where we need to get stopped out at. And we're just going to go forward from like that. Because yeah, last Friday, I don't know, that kind of pissed me off Friday that happened. All that work is gone, just one day. Yeah, we see this thing continue to go down further. We could see it because I mean we got that range break. Technically, they haven't retested that area, or maybe they did. Oh yeah, actually, yeah. This. Oh yeah. Oh crap. That's interesting. And it goes to show that your emotions will have you blinded to things. Good thing I did get out of that. Good thing I recognized that this was the area that people wanted to get out at, because I just realized that that's actually the retest of the breaker structure at the bottom of this range. You can see that this is where the range is. We got a break structure from here. The market came back up and tested this area, and now we'll see if the bears are strong enough to continue this move down. But I do want to point out that on the ES that we do have a bullish move into a range. So we could expect, or at least we should expect, another move up, but we'll see if we get it. We'll see if we get it. We got a bullish move into a range, and that will put us right where VWAP is. So we'll see if we can actually get a pump here, or if the market wants to dump this thing. I'm not going to sim on this one. I do want to take this. I do want to see this real quick. I do want to see this because it does look like, let's see. All right, so that's a good spot right there. I'm in the sim on this trade. It's probably going to work. It's a great place where I have my stop at. Yeah, look at that. I'm gonna scale in 81, probably like right there at the bottom of this range. I'll scale in. We'll see. Yeah, because that was basically a full range rotation right there. And we can possibly get back up here to 603, possibly. We'll see. Hey, what's up, Griffin Trade? What's up, man? Yeah, I think so too. We could possibly see another move down. And motivation healing. Yeah. Cause yeah, we definitely got that range break right here. Where are you in short at? Because right here on the ES, we definitely did just get that range break right there. We definitely got that range break. But even though, like I said, it don't look like it, we'll see what happens. So I took this trade in the sim on the ES. because for those that's just joining, we got this bullish move into a small little range. And when I see stuff like this, it tells me that 9 times out of 10, I should expect another move up. Because technically, this is a 2-legged pullback, technically. A range-based range, or a rally-based rally, drop-based drop, however you want to call it. It's still the same thing. It's communicating the same thing. So when I see that range, I should expect another move up. We'll see if that happens. That's why I'm testing it out in the sim. At 9 o'clock. Man, that was a good short. You didn't take profits on that? Where are you looking for it to go to? That was a good short. 901. So if you got in short around 95, yeah, that was like what, a 25 points right there. It got all the way to 65. So that was about 35 points right there. Or 30 points. 30 points right there. We also got the EMAs, the 21 and the 50, about you can see it switched. So we'll see. I am expecting a move right here. And honestly, this actually does make sense for a price to come back up here. If we see another drop here, that actually would make sense. Huh. Yeah, it looks like the market is agreeing with me. I'm looking at the book map chart on Think with Bookmap. Alice 6, or it's let me just show you guys so y'all guys can look at it too, for those that don't know. Yeah, Think with Bookmap has a new channel. It's right here. Live Alex, Think with Bookmap. And it looks like the market is in agreement with trying to get out at that same area at 97. So we'll see. He says 21.8 has orders building. Yeah, I see that shit. I mean, again, I'm gonna show that. I mean, for those that just joined, the institutions are 62% long this week. So yeah, we got a drop from Friday. We got that nasty drop. And I know that all the bears came in with a hard on at the open. But usually when we see gap opens like that, that just tells us that we should expect a move up. Because that's what we've been getting all year, is after we get a gap up, we get the same price action, especially with the Nasdaq. I mean, it's the same thing. At this point, we should expect it. If we see a gap open, we know the first time when they try to attempt to fill it is a trap. You fill that gap as a trap. They pump it up. And then the second time, they usually fill it. But it's usually the second time when they fill the gap, it usually continues on. I guess this is an instance where, the bulls actually was able to push it away from it. But then you see that we got this drop, completely filled the gap, completely filled that low, took the liquidity underneath that low. We got a bounce at the golden range. So we could definitely see a move up. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve, half day, low liquidity. The holiday pump. And then we should get the after holiday dump probably Thursday or Friday. I mean, it's the same shit that happens all the time at this point. We shouldn't be surprised by any of this. But yeah, the institutions are only 38% short, 62% long. Same price action, same old, same old. Same old, same old. And look at that. Yep. When you see a bullish move in a range, you should always expect another move higher. That's just how the ES trades. It's always like that. It ain't never going to change. Or a bearish move into a range. It's the same thing. Yeah, I think this is a good example. Look at this bullish leg right here. Like, look at this. I mean, we had so many instances of bullish move, range, bullish move, drop, bullish move, range, bullish move. It's like that's all the ES did on Friday. Was bullish move, range, and continue on. That's all it did. And shit on the way down. We did get this bearish move. It did come back and rebalance this area, but then we still got that drop. All right, so let's see if the bears are going to get trapped here, because I know that there's bears selling this. I know there's bears selling it. This is actually a great spot for bears to come in and sell this thing on the ES. You got a double top right here. You got the 200 EMA right here. But unfortunately, the reason why I think that we'll probably still see that move higher is because look at what both of these EMAs are doing right here. Because even if the bears do get a drop, there's buyers waiting at these EMAs. I do think that we will see that rejection at VWAP though. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. Yeah, bullish move. If I was actually thinking about this, what I should have did was actually, after I got my target hit right here, I should have caught this bull trap right here. Look at that beautiful bull trap right here. I'm sorry, bear trap. Look at that bear trap right here. This double bottom right here. Got the bears trapped in underneath that low. You got them trapped right there underneath that low. I see this on the volume chart, on the footprint chart. Mm. All right, so we'll see what happens with the ES. Let's go back to the NAS. All right. All right, so we got enough information for a channel, trend channel. We got enough information. We got the market basically. All right, so either they're gonna buy the low of this channel, or if I see a break, I'm gonna want to short the retest. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Either they're gonna get long right here at the bottom, or I'm shorting the retest. Let's see how this candle closes. All right, so we got to close underneath the trend channel. Let's see if the bulls are going to use this opportunity to buy it up, trap the bulls, the bears. Looks like that's a bear trap. But we're going to need this damn thing to close, though. We need a strong close within this trend channel. We need a strong close above that trend line. If not, if the bears break through this, then I'll wait for the retest of the channel to short it. All right, so let's see how this thing closes. We got like 8. Let's see. So all we need is like a strong close. Confirm that. All right, I put my entry like right above that. So now I got a nice spot to put my stop at, right underneath that low. All right, let's see. They're holding up this channel. I mean, they're holding up this trend line. They're holding it up so far. Yeah, they ain't making it easy right now. All right, so if the bears they use this area to short, then we know that retest we can short it. Let's check on the ES trade. All right, so I'm in on the ES trade. So I got my scale in. All right, so we'll see. Yeah, it looks like the EMAs they flipped again. So we could see some more downside here. We'll see. As long as I can get 3. I mean, I still got, so we got bearish trap underneath this trend line. Got bearish trap underneath that trend line right there. All right, if I like it or not, I'm in at 562. Actually, let me see how much volume we got today, because and there has to be a reason why the market's trading like this. All right, so we can delete the old contracts off. We can delete those. All right, so I mean, this is relatively good volume. It's not like it's not. All right, we're underneath that trend line. We'll see if the bulls can break above it. If we see that break down, that retest is highly likely to be a short. So we'll see. We'll see if they can break above. Yeah, the Bulls are not giving this up. They're not giving it up. All right. I think that's it right there. You got Bulls, Bears trap underneath that EMA. Okay, so let's see. We're in. The first two targets we can't move. Let's see if we can get this thing to run back up into these. Let's see. All right, so we waited for the confirmation on this one, guys. This was a great trade. Great trade. Waited for the confirmation and everything. If we got in early on this, we would have got caught up in all this bullshit. So we just waited for that confirmation. The first two ones we can't move. Let's see if we can get this in and run back up. Let's see. All right. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. I'm actually going to put this right there at that range. And all right. All right, there goes that first target. Let's see if we can get that second one hit. See if we can get that second one hit. But that was a beautiful trade, everybody. Beautiful trade. Waited for that confirmation of the trend channel. I mean, man, if you got into this one too early, you got caught. You got caught if you got into this one too early. So I'm really glad we waited for the confirmation on this one. What I was waiting for was, a strong green candle, that told me that the market was ready to move. We didn't get that. I'm waiting for the candles to close to give us more information about the play. We had our entry where it needed to be at. Beautiful entry. Okay, so let's look at this ES play real quick. Yeah, so we basically got a decent entry on the ES as well. I'm still looking for that range for the bears to come in or for bulls to take their profits here. I mean, we do got VWAP, it's now at 95. I don't know if that's going to probably be a problem, but we'll see. Probably I should put this probably like right here. I mean, if it still wants to move up, because at least on the ES, the market is still going to respect that 200 EMA. It's still going to respect that. Okay, so we got stopped out of that one. We'll see about the ES. The ES is still holding that area strong. So let's see. So technically, I mean, that changes things now. Because if that's all that was a retest up there. Okay, so we got to break of that trend channel. In order for the bulls to be successful, they would actually need to come back up and close right there. We would need to see a close right there. Mm. But technically, we got a break of it. Technically. So we could see them come back and try to short this. Mm. Okay. Mm. Technically, though, we'll see. We'll see what this next candle do. We can get a strong close back in this channel. I'll go for it again. I see a breakdown. I mean, technically. All right. So I mean, we got that back above the trend channel. Yeah. So I don't know what the hell this crap was. I mean, it was technically a double top, but I mean, it would have been nice to still be in this. All right. That's definitely I'm gonna buy that. Buy that. All right. Yeah, I don't know what that crap was just now. All right. So let's see if we can get that. We can move all the other targets except for those first two. So the first twos have to stay where they are. Good. We got that first target hit. Cool. Mm. Shit, I think. I mean, Griff can trade. I think so. We got to break it that high. I mean, VWAP might be a problem. VWAP might be a problem. I think we got that. Yeah, we're about to get that ES trade hit as well. I think it's time. I think it's time. VWAP might be a problem though. Say he was holding that long for an hour. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Or Actually, motivation healing. Are you a male or female? But that range. I mean, on the ES, you have to be definitely patient, man. That's why I prefer the ES. I mean, the Nasdaq. You ain't gotta wait an hour just to get that gratification. Like on the Nasdaq, I gotta wait for confirmation. You'll get it. All right. So I think we got that. I think we got that hit. I think we got a hit. Let me help you out there. Let me take that. Let me take that. Let me take that. There you go. All right. So we got that. All right. All right, man. All right, man. I mean, we got that. We got that. Got it on the ES. We got it on the Nasdaq. Dude, we've. I guess this is what happens when you wait for confirmation on trades, huh? Instead of quote unquote jumping in and gambling. But man, this is a beautiful trade right here. We expected that we was going to get this drop on the ES. It was a great spot to get short right here. But we just knew that as long as this area didn't get hit, the bears weren't going to be able to rotate this thing down lower, because I think this is where everybody wants to get out at. I think people kind of want to, if not touch VWAP, kind of get in at that last week close. Probably want to touch that one last time. You can see right here. I think people want to touch that one last time. But if not, I mean, yeah. Did they reject that VWAP? Ah, look at that. Ah, they rejected that VWAP. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, it looks like they're holding it strong. So, I mean, we could see a rejection at VWAP, but I'm thinking that they're going to want to rotate back up into this range first. So that's what we're betting on, is for them to rotate it back up into this range. We can leave this runner out here right there. All right, let's see if we get that next target hit. Come on, Nasdaq. That second target so I can move my stop up. Yeah, I gotta have now that I've added more risk to this, I added 5 more points. Before, as long as that first target was hit, then it can cancel out any follow-up losing trades. But now that I added on 5 more points, I need to have first and second target hit. And I can't move those ones. But I can adjust the rest of them though. And if I get all my target hits, then I can lose 2 trades and break even. So as long as I'm waiting for the confirmation, then I should be good, honestly. Should be good. I don't think that I should be I'll be in a situation where if I wait for confirmation and I'm trading with the overall trend, then I don't think I should be in trouble. I mean, again, I mean, they are coming in here at VWAP. So, I mean, if you're in this, obviously you don't need my permission, but I would highly recommend to take some more off. I'm gonna let my strategy run. You know me, I want my targets, but VWAP obviously a great spot to take some off, especially since we did see this move down. So I do want to manage this ES trade. I don't want to put it back at break even because ES is notorious for coming back at that break even. So with the ES, from now on, I'm not gonna. We'll see with the ES, because like the ES is not the Nasdaq. You can be cute with the ES, but then 9 times out of 10, she's gonna stop you out for being cute, because she ranges most of the time and then she breaks out into a trend. So what I'll start doing with the ES, instead of putting my stop in profit, I'm just going to reduce my risk. So if it does come back, then I won't lose the full $400. I'll probably lose 2. But I'm thinking I should probably get out at VWAP, honestly. I probably should. Uh, I probably should get out of VWAP on. I mean, because shit, the ES. Uh, uh, that's probably where I should get out at. I'll probably put this. I'll put this at. Is that 95? This at, I'll put this right here. We'll see what happens. Because I do think that at least the ES wants to get back up into this range. All right. All right. So looks like the bulls. I mean, the Nasdaq looks bullish. Get that second target, Nasdaq. Hit it. Yeah, she don't come back. Yeah, she don't. Well, I think today really goes to show something. I mean, we didn't catch the bottom. I mean, we caught the bottom. Yeah, we didn't catch the bottom of neither one of the Nasdaq or the ES today. But boy, were we profitable. We even took a couple of losses, which is interesting, and we're still green on the day. I guess I think today's episode, today's stream. I'm gonna watch it a couple of times. I'm probably gonna save it because this I want to catch the tops and the bottoms, but today really showed that I really don't have to. I gotta do it like as long as I focus on getting confirmations of a trade and just putting on the size and putting my stop where it needs to be at. I don't need to catch it, I guess. Scaling in at the right spot, adding to our winners instead of adding to losers. You said so if ES goes through 599, you think it goes to higher day? Oh yeah, definitely. Shit, yeah. If we get past this range, yeah, we're definitely going. Yeah, we're definitely going. Oh, maybe. All the way up to 33, maybe. Because we still got 16. We still got 16 right here. And we know that bears are going to be right here. We know the bears are coming in at 16. We know that. So if we get above this range and we get above 608, we do have levels that we have to get through. But this is probably like the final boss for the ES, for the bulls right here, this range. The final boss is right here. Right here. This is the final boss for the bulls. I doubt that they'll get past that on the ES. Like it's highly unlikely that they get past this, but you're right. If we do get past this, yeah, we're probably going back up into that range right there. Yeah. Yeah. Damn, JC. So you really starting to do the ladder contracts and try to get more points. And there goes that drop. Yeah, JC. Yeah, and honestly, I did the same thing, man. That's why I feel like I can't find that golden strategy. I think I'm gonna keep it this way. I'm starting to like waiting just for the confirmation and just trading with 15 micro contracts. I think I'm starting to like that. But you're right. Going in heavy, shit. All it takes is one time to fuck up, and that's all it takes. And there goes the account. But you trade the 300Ks on Apex, right? You're not trading the 50Ks, right? Yeah. He said one day to pass. Yeah. Yeah, dude. It's like, man, these prop firms know what the hell they doing. Um, oh yeah. Speaking about that, please. I told Smith to read this book. If you don't read it, well shit. He's just going to keep doing the same thing. And I'm gonna keep doing the same thing if I don't adhere to it. I'm gonna share this book with you guys. It was, dude, it was an awesome book. I had an uh awesome list of books that came up in my Audible feed that, you know, I started to listen to. And wow, this one is definitely a top 5 for me. Let me see if I can find it. I'll share it with you guys. Definitely a top 5 book. I probably might listen to it several more times. This is how good it was. Really good, man. Where is it at? Man, Audible. Now, okay, never mind. That's not even important. That's not even important. Oh, actually, I sent it to Smith. I should have did that. Yeah, brain blocks. There you go. Brain blocks. Right here, please. If y'all have time, please make the time to listen to this book. Someone already read it for you, and this is a great author. I mean, a great narrator. John Pratt. He's really good. He usually narrates Joseph Murphy's book. All of his books. You'll listen to. It'll be this author. He's really good. Brain blocks, overcoming the 7 hidden barriers to success. Please blog out some time and read this book. You'll probably find yourself somewhere in this book, and you can be able to address those mental blocks and move forward. Another one that I listened to, which honestly I feel like is a great combination with this one, is Fear Not. Joseph Murphy. That's probably a 0 instead of an O. Fear Not. This is a great 20. Like, dude, this is a really good book. Really good book right here. Really good book. Or it's a really good pick me up, because this is not a book. This is this is one of his speeches, I think, and it really I think this is probably what I really needed this weekend, is because I allow, and this is going to get spiritual, so I'm just going to point that out there, but what this book reminds us of is that divine intervention that that divine intuition that we all have. And when I listen to this book, the one thing that it keeps bringing me back to is when my divine intuition was telling me to move my entry up a tick, and I started to argue with it. And if I listened to it, I would have caught the bottom on ES and I wouldn't have went tilt. But because I didn't listen to it, you know, I had to see the market move without me. So those are really 2 good books that I highly recommend that y'all guys listen to. It's already read for you, so you don't have to read it yourself. You can just listen to it. But all right, so we got that. All right, so we can move that stop up. We got that target hit. Now it's a risk-free trade on the Nasdaq. Risk-free trade, baby. Risk-free trade. Actually, I think I did do that. Yeah, I can decrease this a little bit. Probably take out like that right there, and then, you know, probably leave a runner. I probably should reduce the risk on that one too, because I don't think it drops here. I think we're gonna probably get a pop the VWAP at least. Actually, I mean, I would just take the whole thing off at VWAP, honestly. Ain't no point. Or I guess leaving 2 to run ain't let's see. I'm only trading 15 micro contracts on the Nasdaq. All right. All right. So there we go. ES. There we go. There we go. There we go. But yeah, so I trade 15 micro contracts on the Nasdaq with a 18-point stop. All right. So we got that target filled on the ES. I mean, all today. I mean, shit, we had some beautiful trades today, man. Beautiful trades, man. Beautiful trades on both the Nasdaq and the ES. Actually, what I probably should do on this one is probably edit it again. Probably add one more because I don't want to risk two. I mean, as long as I get the profit, honestly, anything else, it's just for my ego. It's like, yeah, I caught the move, baby. I caught it. All right, I'm done. All right, so we're up like $3,300 right now. I'm just gonna close that trade on the on the ES. It's not the Nasdaq. We can probably still see some upside on that, but all right. So we got that. Okay, so yeah, we're good on the Nasdaq. We definitely made some. Trail that stop. Trail it. All right, yeah, we're definitely good. Let's see if we can get a push into this range. Probably drop that off and we just leave a runner. Actually, we only got 2 contracts, so I don't need to. I don't need to trail. The majority of the profits are off. Just let this thing work. Just let it work. And another thing is, yeah, I'm definitely going to start using trend lines too, because this trend line really did help us with that trade, with that entry. It really did. Yeah. Yeah. And that's definitely the move, JC. And that's why I'm trying to get ahead of these prop firms, because that's moving forward. I mean, let me refresh that. It's not moving forward. They're doing it now. They basically, ever since they put the 20% consistency rule and telling you how much you can't have in drawdown and all that stuff, that's always been trading consistency. That's always been. It's just they're saying it in a different way. They're just using different language to say the same thing. These prop firms now want you to start trading like professionals. And I'm pretty sure it's because the CME is coming down on them and saying that if you want to trade our markets with your fake prop accounts, quote unquote, we know that they're not fake if we got slippage, but we're just going to say that they're fake, or not fake. They're simulated environments. But they want actual traders. The CME wants actual traders and quote unquote not gamblers to add liquidity to the markets. And this is based off of what the CEO of Apex has stated in his last interview. So based on that, seeing how the prop firm space is moving to like instantly live, they're telling you that you can only you have to adhere to a 20% consistency rule. You can't have a certain percentage of drawdown in the account. If you do, you won't get paid out. That's basically training you to start trading professionally. I mean, that's all it is. They're taking away all the incentives to blow your accounts with the cheap resets. They're making it as if you're buying a new account. You might as well buy a new account. And that's probably what they want you to do. That's probably the thought process they want you to go through. They want you to stop thinking that, well, if I gamble here and blow the account, I can just get a cheap reset. So they took those away, and then they made it to the same price as the actual eval. And so in your mind, you're thinking, well, okay, well, I might as well just buy a new account, which if you buy a new account, you're adding more money to the prop firm. But then at the same time, the prop firm is adhering to the rules that was brought down on them by the CME. So when I start to think about it like that, I mean, everything that's happening makes sense. And I think that's why Apex CEO said that a lot of these fake prop firms ain't going to make it, because they're trying to capitalize on bad traders to pay their good ones. But you're not going to get a lot of people gambling when the price of an eval is almost $500. It's like they're making, it's like these evals are going back to the original prices before Apex came in and changed the game and made them all cheap. It seems like they're just gradually going back up to that, with all these prop firms increasing their prices back to $400 to $300 and stuff like that. And so we'll see what happens in the future with these prop firms and if they actually go back to their original prices. But I mean, at least the incentive is that if you're going to spend a $500 account or $500 on an account, at least it's already live and you can get payouts from it, I guess. I guess that's the trade-off. Yeah, that's definitely right. That's why, I mean, that's why I'm trying to get a consistent strategy so we can get ahead of anything else that wants to come down the pipeline with these prop firms. Because I know MFF is now, I mean, I got plenty of these $80 accounts in rotation. But MFF is already saying that they're going up on their starter accounts. They're getting rid of the 100K and 150Ks. They're getting rid of those and keeping the 50K and increasing the price. But it doesn't matter. Like I said, from now on, our focus is just getting paid out. Be consistent. Trade our strategy, set our limits, get stopped out where we need to get stopped out, and we should get our payouts. Man, I'm glad that we got out of this one at VWAP on the ES. I mean, it's like, I mean, the ES is trending. The ES is still trending. So, I mean, we could see, I mean, we get a break of this range. We could see stops get ran. And I do want to see what, if we do get up here to 16, 17, I do want to see how the market reacts to that. We'll probably get a move right back down into this range. And we can probably find support in this range. And we can see probably a move up to like 50 or something, 50, 70 on the ES. But we'll see. I would have got my target hit. Like I said, it's not that big of a deal. I would have got a hit. You said the affiliate bag is the biggest scam. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's just to these affiliate the affiliate money that these guys get, the big YouTubers. Yeah, it's a lot. They don't really even have to trade. They don't have to make money from trading because they make enough from the affiliates. They make a lot of money, over 6 figures, probably close to millions. Close to it, probably. Because if I'm not mistaken, the same way how Patrick Whelan had a written contract out with Top Step, I'm pretty sure Apex has done the same. Like if I were to have an affiliate link code, well, actually I do, but I mean, Apex, yeah, anyway, it's not the point. But if I were to promote my affiliate link, I would get the money from whenever anybody uses my link. But with them, the big names that's been in this space for a very long time, they have written contracts saying that as long as you promote it, and then this is how much we'll pay out. So they can have a set amount, because you got to think about it from Apex point of view. If you got somebody like ICT promoting Apex, they can damn near be paying him like millions of dollars based on how many people he gets to buy the program. But if they cap him out, then they know that, okay, so it doesn't matter how many people he pushes over here, we can have him capped. And I'm pretty sure that's what they do. I'm not sure. That's just an assumption. Just thinking about it from a business standpoint. I don't want somebody like ICT, Patrick, Trey's by Matt, all the big names to get unlimited money because of all the influence that they have. I want to cap them out in a contract. That's what I want to do. Mm. Mm. JC, well, let me ask you this. So I see a lot of people say, that they want to move into a live account. Why do you want to move into a live account? Oh, so they have, okay. So, all right. All right. So they do have contracts. All right. Yeah. It just makes sense to do it that way. I'm not going to pay somebody with a lot of influence affiliate links. I'm not doing that. I mean, yeah, people are going to buy it using their promo codes, but they can run up those affiliate links. They can run them up because of the amount of influence that they have. So I want to cap them out. If I can, if Well, I mean, it depends on what Apex wants, I guess. But for me, 2500,000, $100,000. Well, if it's for an entire year, probably like a million, probably half a million, million, quarter million. I doubt it's less than 100K. I would highly doubt it's less than 100K. So it's probably like a quarter million and up a year, probably on a contract, or probably like it's like $100,000 every 3 months or 6 months or something like that. It's probably something similar to that. Have them contracted out, because shit, you'll lose money off of affiliate links. It don't matter how many people buy the damn program. You'll lose money off affiliates. Man, come on, man. I mean, man, that shit's probably done, man. All right, let's see if I can get it. Let's see. The fuck? All right, man. Seriously. Uh, that's not fair, dude. That's not fair. Mm. Okay. Mm, mm, okay. And futures, huh? Mm. Well, I guess if I'm gonna fund my live account with prop money, I guess it's not necessarily a lose lose situation. Yeah, yeah, I do see that. I guess the only thing that I have in the back of my mind is, you know, when Smith was in his live account and he ran it up to like 14K. Did you know that? Well, I don't know if this is for other brokers, so I can only speak for what I can only speak about what Smith told me himself personally. But they told him that he couldn't withdraw and he had to wait 10 days to be able to withdraw his funds from his account. Now, like I said, I don't know if that's any other broker, but with NinjaTrader 8, when he tried, that's the message that they told him. And the reason they stated was to prevent fraud. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. So it's basically like a damn, like a prop firm that make you keep your funds. You have to wait for 10 days to get a payout. But, well, target hit. Target hit. Oh, yeah. Or actually, it already hit my target. It already hit it. Okay. So we'll see what the Bulls do here. I mean, the ES is trending. The ES is definitely trending right now. We got price above VWAP, 200, the 21, and the 50 right now. So we'll see what happens. If we get the market to find support at 6,000 tomorrow, I'm definitely going long. Definitely going long. Definitely going long. Mm, yeah, I was like, dude, that's crazy. It was like, yeah, they was like, nah, we need you to keep that money in your account, fam. We need you to lose that. We don't want you withdrawing your money. I was like, dude, that is crazy. Yeah, Smith was like, yeah, he couldn't withdraw his money. They told him he had to wait 10 days to withdraw his funds. And unfortunately, I mean, we all know what happened. We saw it on stream, unfortunately. And that's the crazy thing too about going tilt. Cause it's like I'm gonna get them back. I'm gonna get them back. And unfortunately, when you get into that state of mind, the only person that wins is obviously the market and your broker. I mean, actually, the broker don't care as long as you put on the trade. It don't care. I mean, shit. But all that money that he could have gone, he just waited. But I mean, 10 days. I mean, that's kind of crazy to tell somebody that they can't withdraw their money for 10 days. That's crazy. Damn, look at that, man. Actually, I'm gonna show this because I'm looking at my I'm gonna show you this real quick. Let me take a screenshot so I can show you guys. All it took was one day of bullshit. One day, man. One day. One day. All right, so this was that account that I lost on Friday. Look at all that. All it took was one red day to wipe out all this. All this. It just took one red day. All this work. And it was gone. Mm. No, it actually took just me just going till. That was gone. Yeah. I probably should pin this up to my wall next time I go till. It was like, is this what you want to happen? Is this what you want to happen? All your work? Is that what you want? Is this what you want? Okay. But all right, guys, I'm out of time. Let's see. Let's see if we can get this target hit before. But are we gonna hit this target? But man, today was really a great day. I mean, shit. Today was really a good trading day. Really good. All right, cool. All right, guys, that's all I have for today. Definitely some great trading. Waiting for confirmation. We didn't even catch the damn bottom. Look at that. Look at all the. We didn't even catch the bottom of this move. But look at what we were able to accomplish. Huh, yeah. Really eye-opening. Really eye-opening. Let's see if it can go to this 23%. Really eye-opening on the Nasdaq. Look at that. I took my profits apparently too freaking early on the ES. Apparently, look at that, dude. And another good example right here. If we see a bullish move into a range, we should expect another bullish move on the, at least on the ES. But obviously this is people getting stopped out because obviously people were trying to short this. They were trying to short this retest right here. And it's obvious that they were trying to short that. Now, if the market moves up, this is the last final boss for the bulls on the ES right here, this range, the final boss. If we can get past this, Griff can trade, you'll get your high of day for sure. You'll get your high of day. But all right, guys, I'm out of time. We'll come back and we'll look for more opportunities to earn some money tonight. And with that said, if I can get my thing. Peace out, everybody.